Welcome, air signs. Welcome, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This is going to be your first week of August 2021 general reading. I'm going to pull some cards for you here real quick. And I just want to ask that if you enjoy my videos, please like, share, subscribe, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow my channel, and I really and truly appreciate it very much. And to all of you who are watching this video who are already subscribers, just want to let you know that I thank you and I appreciate you more than you know. It means a lot to me. Just going to get your cards pulled here. There are some links that I've provided in the description box. And if they aren't working yet, if someone happens to want to go check those, if they're not working yet, they will be soon. So just maybe give me a few more days while I get everything updated and in working order. All right, air signs. We're going to start with Aquarius. Aquarius, there's been something that has happened in your life that has caused you to feel a tremendous loss, some kind of deception that has occurred. And you've been going through this loss for a while now, and you're almost through it. You've almost come through that feeling of loss and despair. It's just a horrible feeling. I know. When you find out that someone's not been honest with you, they've been just deceiving you in every way, and it's just not a good energy. And you are, though, coming out of it. I feel that you're coming out of it well. I mean, you're doing a great job. But you stayed there a little bit too long. Just a little longer than you probably should have. And at no fault of your own. It's just sometimes things are hard to overcome. Now, what I'm seeing for you, though, here in your in the near future area of this reading for you, is when you come out of this this process where you're dealing with these feelings and trying to heal from this emotional loss, from this deceptive situation, you're going to have an air sign who is going to come into your life. And I'm going to see if I can find out how this person's going to be shown to you. It looks like through a wife and advisor. It looks like through a wife, somebody's wife, and an advisor of sorts is how you're going to meet this air sign. And they're on their list of things that make or break a relationship, excuse me, their list of things that they cannot stand, the list of things that they have to have in a relationship is for someone to be able to control their emotional state when they're angry. The love card is love is not easily angered. Love does not lose control in anger. This is not love. So this person is going to have a major hold on their emotional state, not in holding back their emotions, but in holding back anger. They don't even get that far. It doesn't ever progress to a state of anger with this person. I mean, there's a lot of things we can be angry about, but when you project that anger onto someone you're in a relationship with, you've got a problem. And this person definitely is clear of anything like that. They do not have a problem with anger. They never will. And that is a beautiful thing, because a lot of people, a relationship can be destroyed because of that quickly. Now let me see what your word of wisdom is here. Something that will help out. Water. And that is drinking water, H2O. That is telling you that you need to hydrate. And I feel like it's because whatever you've been dealing with, you've kind of been neglecting yourself a little bit. I don't think you realize that you just kind of started slacking off on paying attention to your health. There's nothing wrong with your health that I feel. It's just you're becoming a little dehydrated. You need to start drinking lots of water. And don't forget that this person coming in is going to be an air sign. They're going to be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And Aquarius, you're also an air sign, so that should be a great match. And you'll meet them through an advisor or a wife of sorts. That something has to do with a wife and someone who advises. Okay, how exciting. Okay, Libra, you are considering building a wall a little higher, getting behind the wall, building that big boundary, and staying behind that for a while. And once you did that, you kind of started backtracking and realizing that maybe I don't want to build such a strong boundary. Maybe I just need to let this go, this situation that you were in. Libra, it looks like you are kind of it looks like you're kind of threatening someone with, okay, if you don't figure out what I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to put this big boundary up and you're probably not ever going to get across it. That's what it feels like here. And then you kind of went back on that and realized that's kind of ridiculous. That's a little too much. Maybe you need to listen to reason here in some way and go back to normal and stop taking whatever this was so seriously. Now, maybe you do need to take it seriously. I'm not sure what your situation is completely, but I know that whatever happened here, you're getting back to normal and you're almost there. And when you get complete again within yourself through this, you get through this situation that you're dealing with, you're going to meet a water sign. Let's see how. That's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Through a friend. You're going to meet a water sign through a friend. And this water sign is going to understand that you don't own a partner. They're going to understand, and this coincides with this situation you were dealing with before, where someone was just really trampling over your boundary and trying to control you. And you just learned that instead of trying to change this person, you need to let them go. And that's when you regressed back into who you are and your beliefs, and you didn't try to control this situation any longer because you know that you can't change a person. Your love card is love is not ownership of a partner. It is not possessive. It does not control or manipulate. Love does not claim ownership of another human being. That's not love. So this person is going to be very adamant about having freedom in a relationship, as long as the commitment is strong and there's a communication between the two of you and there's trust and love, genuine love. This person's not going to have a problem with whatever you want to do in your life because it's your life. They're going to support you and they're not ever going to try to control you or hold you down. And that is at the top of their list. That's number 1, 2, or 3 on the top of their list as things that make or break their relationship, in their opinions, or in their opinion of a relationship. So, and that's wonderful because nobody wants to be owned. That's not the way it works. It looks like you've got a little CPTSD to deal with here. Or this person. I kind of feel more like this person does. this person was controlled by someone before, or was in a relationship with a narcissistic person who actually had the narcissistic personality disorder, where they were just horribly abusive in several ways with this person, with this water sign. And it gave them the complex post-traumatic stress disorder that they had to work through. I feel they did that. I feel they've healed and taken control of themselves again. I think they've taken control of themselves again, and it feels good. It feels peaceful and balanced. Thank you, Libra. Okay, Gemini, you are really wishing for something to end here, and this is going to have something to do with some pretty deep despair that you were in. You are coming out of it, though. It just feels like here you're about 2/3 of the way through whatever this is, and you're hitting another dark spot because of all this memories and all these triggers and memories and recollections of things that happened in this relationship. They get kicked up more than once. It doesn't mean you're going backward. It just means you're having to look at it and feel it, and again, so that you can get through it and heal it. That's all that is. Don't get discouraged. You just keep going forward, because when you do, I know it's hard, and I know that you want to just be able to read a great book about this type of thing and then heal the next day and put it over there and never look at it again and go be happy. And it just doesn't work that way, because certain things can trigger emotions, bad emotions, certain songs, certain scents, certain smells, places, certain movies. Just all kinds of things can trigger these feelings and bring them back up again. Now, whenever you get finished here in this little trek through this sorrow that you're almost finished with, you're almost out the other end. Don't give up. You do not give up. You're almost done. When you finish there, you're going to meet a Taurus. And let's see how. How are we going to meet a Taurus? Gemini, how's this going to happen? Who through? Well, it looks like through a cousin. And then I've got your dream come true card. Interesting. Now, this is who you're going to meet this Taurus through. And if that Taurus is your dream come true, that means that Taurus is going to have a big deal to do with it. That is really interesting. Please let me know. I need the feedback, or I want it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. See, you're, and this Taurus, this person's love card is love is not abusive. Love does not, I'm sorry, goodness. Love does not emotionally abuse. It does not physically abuse, verbally abuse, mentally abuse, sexually abuse, spiritually abuse, or financially abuse. Love does not cause pain, sorrow, or sickness. That's not love. So this Taurus is going to be very, very, it's going to hold this abuse. It just protests against it. This Taurus is not going to put up with any kind of abuse. And that's a good thing, because when someone just already understands what abuse actually is, it can be verbal, it can be physical, it can be mental, it can be sexual, it can be spiritual, financial, any of that. When they already understand what that is, and it's at the top of the list when they make their list about things that would make or break the relationship. I mean, that's a good thing. That's about 90% of the problems in relationships. So he's, or they, them, she, he, whoever that person is, going to be very pleasant to be around, very pleasant. And it looks like you're holding on to a little bit of paranoia about this situation that you're coming out of, because it was bad. And I feel like it had something to do with emotional abuse, because this dark card here, that's what that is. That's abuse in in a deep-seated abuse. So that's emotional abuse, verbal, possibly a little physical abuse. Yeah, physical abuse too. Bless your heart, Gemini. You're almost through it. Keep going. Keep going. Because on the other side is this amazing person here. Don't be paranoid. Don't be paranoid. Do not judge this new person by the acts and the things that the last one did, okay? Can't do that. That's not fair to the new person. That's not fair to you. There you go, air signs. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back with another reading soon. Please don't forget to subscribe so that I can grow my channel as quickly as possible. Thank you all. Enjoy your day.